Your best chance at catching more fish on your next charter is going to be with live bait, and your hook selection does matter. Hopping on a charter here in Southern California this time of year, we got a lot of fish and a lot of opportunities. However, we don't always know what's going to be in the bait tank when we're going out there targeting. Whether we're sucking up to an island, fishing squid for some dropper loop yellowtail, maybe some slider squid in the afternoon, or offshore looking for paddies, chasing bluefin, or even those yellowfin that are moving up the line. So you want to make sure you have an assortment of hooks in your box when you get on the boat, because you might have sardines in the tank, you might be making squid that night, there might be some big mackerel, or this season we have a lot of anchovies. So if you're hopping on a trip soon, you're not gonna know what's in that bait tank. So you wanna make sure you have the hooks to fish that live bait that's in the tank, because it's gonna maximize your opportunities on your next trip. So whether there's anchovy in the tank, definitely gonna have some small fly liner hooks, like an owner size 4, size 2, if it's some bigger chovy, but definitely gonna have that O'Shaughnessy Mustad size 4 in there. That's a great anchovy hook when we're fly lining chovy. But sometimes, you know, when there's nice sardine in the tank, we're always grateful when there's sardine in the tank. One of my favorite hooks to fly line sardines with is gonna be a size 2 ring fly liner. Hands down, hook it in the shoulder, hook it in the butt. It's gonna get that bait away from the boat and get you bit. Whether we're fishing a patty for some yellowtail and Dorado, or up on the islands, targeting calicos, yellows, and whatever swimming around those islands. That size 2 ring fly liner, great hook for those sardines, as well as, you know, if we're going offshore and there's some bluefin, yellowfin, you know, going for one of those tunas, you're definitely gonna have a circle hook, a nice finesse, small ring Mutu, size 4, size 2 ring Mutu. Hands down, these last few seasons been a great hook while fly lining for these bluefin, paired up with some 25-pound blue label. Just about gonna catch anything when you're fly lining up on the surface. That's a great combo there going for tuna. Sometimes you get on the boat and there's squid in the tank. So whether we're dropper loop fishing it up on the islands, fishing it on a slider, you're definitely gonna wanna make sure you have those owner Aki Twist. I like to have a 5.0 and a 7.0 in case it's small squid or some big squid. Those two sizes are gonna cover any of the squid that's in the tank when you need to put it on a hook and get it down. Typically having a 10 ounce or 12 ounce torpedo, a couple of those in your box is gonna help when you're doing your dropper loop fishing, as well as some sliders, 1/8 to 1/2 ounce sliders. That's gonna work really great depending on the current to allow you to fly line that squid and get that out away from the boat. When you are fishing squid, as well as those sliders do work out when you're fly lining sardines and mackerel, depending on conditions, helps get your bait deeper out and usually off the surface if birds are picking at it as well. So definitely like to have sliders in my box along with all those different fly liner hooks, because you never know what's gonna be in the bait tank when you hop on the boat. And sometimes you go rock fishing or fish, you know, shallow cod, whitefish and sheephead. So every once in a while, you know, I always make sure I have my size 1, size 3.0 Gorilla Lights, just a little J hook in there in case we do any bottom fishing or ground fishing to fill the sacks. So when you're fly lining, you definitely want to have all those hooks paired up with fluorocarbon. It's going to give you the best opportunity at pulling those fish, getting them to latch onto the end of your line and bringing them home with you in your sack. So 25-pound blue label, hands down, has been the key, paired up with a small circle or a small J, whether you're fishing tuna or up on the islands. That 25-pound fly line setup is going to be key. So I highly recommend having some 25-pound fluorocarbon, but also heavier stuff, you know, 40, 50, because when they're eating the heavy line, you want to feed it to them, because it's going to give you a better opportunity at landing that fish and getting them in the boat. So if you guys need some hooks to add to your box, or make sure you have the right stuff, check us out at tackleexpress.com. Come into our Santa Clarita location, and we'll see you guys on the water soon, guys. Tight lines.